Thank you very much for coming today. I know that you're tired from listening to presentation. Last evening it was also a great evening, but I think that it is a really great challenge in these very turbulent times in the world, and many risks, not only to the global warming, but many other, to this way together, though high-level experts be ready to present own vision and discuss, trying to find some solutions. At this Congress, we had 25 countries present, a very important world organization as ASHRAE, American Society of Heating, Refrigerating, Air Conditioning Engineers, which is exactly American, but it is also worldwide organization with many chapters, and one of chapters is Danube. And this last session at our Congress is always somehow also Danube chapter meeting. ASHRAE has personal members around the world, approximately 54,000. Then we have also world organization with more and more important duties. That's International Building Performance Simulation Association, helping students, engineers in practice and researchers to get insight by using building performance simulation for different locations, different cities, and even not cities with existing data on their climate, but even there, if are not, then through space and some other platforms, it is possible to define local typical meteorological year. Although these years are changing, so permanent change also, or typical meteorological data is important. So steady state calculation on heating, cooling loads are absolutely not anymore enough valid for high performance building design. Then UNEP, it's not necessary anything to explain, United Nations Environmental Program, we have very special here, dealing with studies, research, technology, technique for refrigeration, and also ozone layer depleting risks. RIVA, European Association, although European, also active in the world. And that's different of ASHRAE. It is not member, but it is association of national association active in HVAC and refrigeration. IIR is International Institute of Refrigeration with headquarters in Paris, dealing with all aspects, not only of building, but the problem of food, but cold food chain is again very dependent on availability of refrigeration all around the world. It is for us always in Serbia a very, very special feeling toward this organization, that because of first 5 countries we did establish International Institute of Refrigeration were England, France, Netherlands, Germany and Serbia, more than 100 years ago. And here is also with us in Danube most active Romanian Association of Installation Engineers, and we are host Serbian KGH. This forum is as final section organized with the aim of final discussion to approach certain conclusions relevant for both as the exhibited HVAC equipment development and research and development results delivered through Congress presentations, trying to outline further research and development needs related to presented methods, technologies, techniques, standards, and software used in the integrated design, construction, commissioning, testing, monitoring, and smart operation of energy efficient, sustainable, and healthy new buildings, and in the deep, renewable energy sources, integrated energy refurbishment of the existing urban buildings, and naturally also in the rural areas. Presence here at this Congress and also today of the highly respectable representatives of international HVAC organizations can enable forum to illuminate, in addition to the global warming, other technical global problems on HVAC, which HVAC systems are not immune, as terrorism risk, political extremes, uncontrolled migrations and immigrations, with an aim to be reduced difficult and sometimes catastrophic consequences of these extreme events. It's not, I think, necessary to go through to illustrate. We had that in all different presentations during these days. All, as it was in program written, all you are invited to be active today in discussion and trying at the end to define certain conclusions. Might be not ready to have that in written form, but after the conference we can gather all what were different contributions. We have no defined especially duty to any person to be chair, but in a row, 3 presenters will be chairing the part of session. So please, can you continue?